What kind of resources from us too, the website and publications, did you find useful?
It was helpful to me because I had the opportunity to speak to other people that are in the same position as myself at these meetings, and they all had different types of treatment, and to find out what the side effects were, the success, etc. was very enlightening. And as well as the speakers at the S2 meetings were very, very interesting. It opened up avenues of treatment, of ways of diagnosing, and health and diet. It is an all-encompassing group that I believe helps anybody that has prostate cancer.
I agree. I think that it is important learning what other people have gone through and their stories, and some good, not good, but you do learn, and we've learned a lot of things from the group that you would not have picked up if you weren't involved.
When the specter of prostate cancer was made evident to you, what kind of fears and concerns did you have, and how did us too help you handle that situation?
We have gotten support, and it's very frightening. The word cancer is very frightening, and I think the support from the groups that we go to is very important, and you'll have less fear, and maybe we do too, since he's watchful waiting, but it might not always be, and I hope it is, but it's frightening when you think about it, and you just try to be strong for each other, and he doesn't worry, I worry.
Well, I learned a lot about it. Obviously, when you hear the word cancer, your hairs stand up and everything else. And but by going to these meetings and seeing people who have had prostate cancer for 10, 12, 20 years. In fact, I met one gentleman who's 88 and he was diagnosed when he was in his 50s. This is very enlightening, and it really makes people think how important an organization like this can be and is.
What was your motivation to start a support group? Where were you coming from in your own experience to inspire you to do this?
I was diagnosed with prostate cancer when I was 55 years old. I was working and found that there was another group available for support and some information. However, they met on Monday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which was something that I couldn't do as a working man. I spoke with Ginya, and she was very, very helpful in helping me and my wife create another organization, Us Two Sarasota, that met in the evening for working people and people who had busy lives and couldn't make the schedule at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Unfortunately, today a lot more younger men are being diagnosed with prostate cancer, and some of that prostate cancer, like mine, was rather aggressive. So I think it's important that people have a place that they can go after work, see people that may be a little younger that are facing the same situation, and more importantly, see people who have gone through prostate cancer, have fellowship, learn what the different procedures are, talk to people who have had those procedures, and more importantly, know that there is a future. It's real important, and that quality of life is so, so important. Knowledge is power. We try to provide power as well as encouragement for our couples, our members who are have significant others, and many of our members who are having some serious challenges. There's a tremendous amount of new therapies that are coming out, and a lot of the speakers have been extremely kind and generous with their time in sharing that information with ourselves. One of the more important things about our meetings, besides the members learning about new therapies and new information, is that there's about a 300% greater probability that a male family member of a prostate survivor will contract the disease during their life. And our members can be knowledgeable resources for those family members as well as for their community at large.